What's up, everyone? Today I'm up in the Adirondacks where I'm going to be hiking Hurricane Mountain tomorrow, and it is our first snowfall of the season. My plan is to just head in a little bit, get set up camp, and then wake up tomorrow morning to hit up the mountain. It's supposed to get down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, about 4 degrees Celsius, or negative 4 degrees Celsius. So it should be a good time. Already got about 6 inches or 15 centimeters worth of snow. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the absolute best way to camp. It is gorgeous out. I mean, look at that. You can tell a rabbit came through here not too long ago, heading up the trail. You can see like a little mouse or a vole or a mole came through here. Well, the snow picked back up again. I love this. Well, folks, this is gonna be home for the night. Just gotta clear the ground and set up the tent. Let's get to it. And that is that. And as always, put the little bags inside of the big bags so you can keep track of where your stuff is. There's a big old lump on that side, so I'm gonna set up on this one instead. As always, important to lay out the sleeping bag before bedtime because you need the down to fluff up so you can stay warm throughout the night, because it keeps you warm through the loft, which is just the air trapped in between the down feathers. Always want to lay it out a little bit ahead of time just so it can expand and keep you warm. It's been so long since I used it that I almost forgot my air pad. This orange mat only has an R value of about 2, which won't keep you warm enough, but this air mat has an R value of 5, so between the two of them I'll be able to keep myself insulated from the ground, which would otherwise suck the heat right out of me even if my sleeping bag was perfectly warm. And last but not least, my pillow. Oh yeah, gonna be nice and toasty tonight. All right, friends, now that the tent is set up, it is time to start cooking dinner because I am hungry. If you see my most recent video, you know butane canisters don't really work well in the cold, but I'm gonna keep this on my body for a little bit and warm it up, and hopefully that does the trick to make it work properly. First things first, I'm gonna make some water or boil some water for coffee. Now, as I mentioned in that video, you wanna put your canister, if you're gonna use one in the middle of winter, just you put it on something flat in between it and the snow, so you have a little bit of insulation just to keep it from getting cold so it doesn't work properly. I'm just gonna use my plate, should work fine. And let's get this party started. One thing to be very careful of in winter is you put anything on the ground, you gotta remember it because it's gonna be real easy to lose it. I could use snow for this, but I've got plenty of water and there's a running stream right there, so let's live it up, why don't we? For tonight's feast, we're embracing some of life's simple pleasures, namely hot dogs, potato buns, makes all the difference in the world, and some pepper and broccoli to turn this into a semi-healthy meal-ish. Before I plate the hot dogs, gotta make this pepper. Oh, that was easy enough. Oh no. Well, I managed to somehow screw up the buns, which is not a great sign, but does fit with my general cooking levels on these trips. I swear I'm a better cook at home, but out here I have issues, to say the least. Oh yeah. Oh, no. Y'all, I just realized I forgot condiments for the hot dogs. I brought spices for my breakfast tomorrow, but I forgot to bring mustard and ketchup. So we'll be having a plain hot dog dinner with plain pepper and plain broccoli. It'll still taste pretty good though, not gonna lie. Looking forward to it. Oh, times like these. One, I wish I didn't forget stuff. Two, wish I had a seat, but I guess I'll just pop a squat and eat anyways. They turned out pretty well though, look at that. If you're gonna eat them plain, this'll do. That bun is very dry, but now I'm extra grateful that I got potato buns. It makes all the difference in the world and adds a little bit of flavor that would have been missing, especially without condiments. Things aren't going according to plan, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful winter night outdoors, and this tastes delicious. So I'm gonna enjoy this and then get ready for bed. I almost forgot about my tea. I hate hot liquids. That's like not too hot, but I'm always nervous I'm gonna burn my mouth. So I always drink very slowly and very awkwardly on that first sip. But yeah, peach tea just hits the spot. Now I'm gonna enjoy my dinner and then go to bed. So dinner's over. It was definitely plain, but it was very tasty nonetheless, and that tea hit the spot. But now it's time to get in my sleeping bag and get ready for bed. But I'm pretty cold now because I haven't been moving around in a while. And as I mentioned in previous videos, if you get into your sleeping bag with your body temperature up because your blood's flowing, that'll help a lot in terms of just heating up your sleeping bag and keeping you warm throughout the night. So I'm just gonna do some quick jumping jacks and just like get my blood flowing. Ooh, I can already feel my toes. All right. There we go. Now it's time to go to bed. So my boots are gonna be frozen if I leave them out overnight because they're wet from the snow. But what I'll do is put them in this little trash bag that I carry with me, and that's a vapor barrier, so it'll keep the wet from getting into my sleeping bag. I'm just gonna put them in the bottom of my sleeping bag, and that'll keep them warm overnight. They'll be ready to go in the morning instead of being frozen blocks of ice. What a beautiful day in the woods. I'm so excited for snow. Oh, it's gonna be a lovely few months here. Definitely a little cold, but not too bad. I think it's supposed to get down to, like I said, like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, -4 Celsius, so still pretty warm all things considered. And I'm so ready to get after it tomorrow morning. I have to head home early because I got to go to a birthday party, but I'm hoping I can at least get most of the way up the mountain or hopefully to the top, but we'll see what happens. So I'll catch you in the morning. Oh, it's so nice and toasty in here. Good morning, y'all. I slept great. I love the sleeping bag. It's so nice. I set an alarm to wake up early so I could cook up some breakfast before I have to head out. But somehow that alarm just like I hit snooze in my sleep multiple times. So so it is about an hour later than it was supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to get cracking. But what else is new? Anyone who's been around this channel for a little bit knows that's a staple. So let's get to it. Well, we are almost ready to go. Last thing we have to do is pull out the boots. Thankfully, let's see. Yeah, they aren't dried off, but they are much warmer than they would be otherwise, I'll tell you that much. No ice or snow to be seen. Oh, wow. It is a beautiful morning out. Look at that. Breakfast today was supposed to be some delicious eggs and bacon, but it's gonna be something a little different instead. For this morning's feast, we have not one, but 2 protein bars, Kirkland Signature, thank you very much, and an apple. It's gonna be delicious. Ooh, almost lost them there. Ooh, yeah, look at those things coming along nicely. They're gonna be delicious. Oh, yeah. I cooked these. I cook these things perfectly. Frozen solid, just the way I like them. And look at that. That is a perfectly cooked granola bar. Jokes aside though, these things actually are pretty tasty. And that, my friends, is why you always bring food that you don't need to cook, just in case. So when you're starting your hike, it's important to start cold, which means you're gonna warm up as you go uphill, so you wanna just take off some of your layers in order to make sure you sweat as little as possible on the ascent. So that means I'm gonna be hiking in just my base layer. I'm just gonna put on my rain jacket as kind of a protective outer shell to protect me from snow falling on me from the trees. But it's gonna be a little chilly, but I'll warm up as I go uphill. And we're off. So it's about 7:45, and because I need to be back home for a birthday party, I really can only hike until about 10 is when I need to be back at the camp. So don't think I'll make it to the top today, but it is a beautiful winter wonderland out here. So let's have some fun. Isn't this just incredible? I love it. Well, friends, I won't be able to make it to the top, but it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Really glad I got to be here and share it with y'all. Oh, that is a bummer. I made it about a half mile or 1 kilometer from the top. Oh, oh well. I get back from these later than I say every time, so I'm trying to be better about that. So it does stink to get that close and then have to turn around. But what a beautiful, beautiful day it's been. Really, really glad I got to come up here. And that, friends, is why you store water bottles upside down. Thankfully, I was able to break it with my elbow. There's some mountains off in the distance. Gosh, I love the Adirondacks. I love those sparkles in the snow when the sun first hits it. They look like diamonds. Oh, it is so much warmer in the sun. That feels very nice. This is about as nice as a winter day can get. I mean, fresh snow, no wind, temperatures just a little below freezing, so it's not too warm, but it's not too cold. Yeah, this is unbelievably nice out. Oh. We made it. Oh, what a perfect day. Fortunately, time to go home. All good things must come to an end, but that was a very, very good thing. And we're off. Oh, I cannot get over how beautiful it is out. Sheesh. Well, friends, I am almost back at the trailhead. This has been awesome. I am so excited for the next few months, so excited for more of these snowy adventures. But this is really about as good as it gets. Like fresh snow, zero wind, nice temperatures. Perfect day. So thanks for following along. I'll catch you next time.